We went on a trip somehow. No, it's not us. This is some random dog floating on a boat. And this is actually us on one sap. And my boyfriend rowing for two. Basically as always, but now not about it. And it will be about that. How we sailed away on sappers for 6 hours at sea. Hit the island. Fried bags. And the story of how it happened. That's exactly where I met a guy. Have you ever met a person? Not at a restaurant, not on the street, but on an island. Where did Nasip swim? Here, yes. And this story started 3 years ago, when I got invited to spontaneous travel for a few hours. It was during that period that I found out what is to eat the freshest shrimp, only caught from the sea. This video is not about which boards are cooler. This is about how you can spend a high day on the water, even though you're not an athlete at all. We just love adventures like this. Left town, got up on saps, and an hour later you're already in some wild island. And lo wild already stand and fry scallops, who just caught the boys. Well buzz same. Even though I don't usually roast them, I eat them both raw and fried with lemon. That is, in our sea not only scallops are caught, and mussels and shrimp.
Well, here we have bread caught today. Booty I think not first. Like this here, yes, they're already fine taxed. Generally super, on the priest now there is a bunch. In the grass now catch a crumb here. So that's the look. Shrimp or real seaside. Shrimp. A bit. Not well cool. I never thought he was. Here I am like this. Well, here I thought they were.
By the way about sappers, maybe someone doesn't know what sap is. It's not surfboard. It's an inflatable such raft. Inside he has a certain pressure. It's like kayak, only more steady. On such a sap you can ride or rent. Taking offshore beach places. Or in the city rent such saps at the local site. To our post get an ad. Costs about 1,000 to 2 for a whole day. I know that many people have such a thing in their head. Damn, what if it doesn't work? What if in hell? But you do not want to fall, especially in such water. Not only can she be cold, but also this one here with algae. But what if I can't stand 5 hours on the water, and all man will not even try? Although in fact everything is not so scary at all. For all the years, how much I go on saps, I never fell in the water. Plus we go at a time like this, when the water is well basically warm enough. Though for me she's cold. I would hate to fall. But if you are completely afraid, do like me, take your man. Slightly unfair for one boat. On one sub and he rowing everything. Well, either jump on your friend's tail. I like such a locomotive. Generally cool. How good it is to have friends who... And you sit and get high here. I secretly hooked up. And they didn't even notice me. Then only almost drowned. At all this is enough. Not scary. The main thing is not to sail straight very far from the shores. Into the open sea. That's probably going to be scary there. And don't try to be a hero and swim in the storm. That's it too, their waves are wild. And you can drown yourself. So be careful. Back to our journey. We went to Elena Island. By not quite calm sea. And even by sea, where some places have a lot of algae. Very much. About an hour and a half we rowed to the landing site. They took water with them. Waterproof bag. We had them 2 pieces. And also we took the grate with us. To fire calmly what we have planned. And more. From food we took lard on bread and a couple packs of sausages. Trips like this are always tiring, so do not forget about food. From our company few people took care of it. So when we took it all out, they looked cat eyes from the shake at us. Share please. Well, here's an hour and a half past, and we're already on the island. And they passed quickly, because rowing is not me. How do you remember? Until we settled in this place, camped out, managed to rest. I launched a drone shot. And some at this time were doing business. For example, fried lard with bread on our grate. We're making fire. And all this did Glabushka, my fiancé, although crunched all together. Well, while we were crunching, one of our people were catching us shells. Here he is already satisfied, taking off his wetsuit and eating. Those shells are already cooked. By the way about shells, you can eat them fried. That's how you just put it on the grid and that's it. And Yummy got ready. And also shells come in different shapes. Here are these specifically deep sea. You need to dive right deep behind them. They are big, large, and their dimes are healthy. Video from the archive, and we ate a little smaller. They are called kaimanushka, but they are equally delicious, and they can be found near the shore. You can still eat shells not only by burning, but you can just eat raw. You can water them with lemon. We took the lemon with us too, and you can also take soy sauce or wasabi. Also vary if shells are eaten raw. Then they need to be opened. They are also opened in a certain way. Like this on the side. With a knife slightly reach the dime cut and it will open. Beware of finely crushed shells. If suddenly you crush the shell itself, shell particles can damage the stomach. Be careful. In addition to shells, we also caught hedgehogs. We have a special fixture to get caviar. Not this, they're such crap. You have a tool special? Yeah. Let's go. In my opinion, somehow this is done. I don't remember exactly, but in my opinion, something like that. Oh, how beautiful. Well, here we ate, drank. And now you can fly. And someone to swim. And I will shoot them. Everything was like this. Well, our whole journey has almost come to an end. It remains only to swim to our shore already evening. Already tired. Going back home, going home. Some not very pleasant waves rose, and the current went against us. Against the flow. Floating is very hard. Glab got his hands clogged, and I was getting scared. Me with the sea, not kidding. This is very dangerous. This is how we float. We go not swim, we go that is. These are the buoys, similar to as if they were inflatable. At home, haha. Floating houses, such markings. For large vessels. We got deep here. nearby rushing boats, as well as water bikes. And we rowing by the way saw how. Jumps fish out of water. Well, let's right next to us. Still to our boat. Yes, right in hand. In the end we got. If they did not get there, I would not record this video, that I want to show you more, as happens at sea. On saps and almost calm. Videos of past years. Vassia wave with a pen. Nishtiak. Dimiletka also do something, Dima. On the mess now, there will be fun shots. On Dimon's mess. We make a video in one of these campaigns we saved the tea. Small seagull. He almost drowned, but that's another story. And also on Sapers we were taking photos. What about without them? We are girls and boys also cool to swim standing ram. Let's go. Come on, come on. There still farts under it, smelled one. Here, Van, there are many interesting things in the sea, if you pay attention to it. And there by the way skin. By the way his, oh what else one know is shall he. This. He was watering, yes. In the evening when I came home, I noticed it. In short super term, I now have these here places. They cap it's what tanned. You look, well this is what it is. Well that's all, thank you. What are you watching me? Don't forget to subscribe. This is very motivating for me to release for you more and more videos. Thanks, yeah.